Good morning, dear student. I hope you all are fine and safe at home. Today we are going to learn the next topic of lesson 2, understanding Windows. So the last two classes we learned about Windows, how the operating system is work on a computer, and the second topics we learned interface, how the users and computer have interface, how it has communicate to each other. So in that we have two types of computer. Okay, so the first one is if we want to give commands to the computer, we use the keyboard to type the commands. That is the first way. And second way, interface, that is graphical. So if we want to communicate the computer, if we want to do work on a computer, we can use any toolbar. Then we can, according to our task, we can choose the toolbar, then we can do our works. So then we learn about Windows 7, when it was released and what are the features of Windows 7. Okay, and today we are going to learn about desktop and its components. So what is desktop and its components, today we are going to learn. When we switch on a computer, okay, when we switch on a computer, Windows starts automatically. So if you have at home your computer or laptop, you just switch on your computer or laptop, then the Windows starts work automatically when we switch on the system. So the first screen that appears with labeled icons, so the first it will appear with the labeled icons. So on it is called a desktop. The full screen it is called as a desktop. So this is the desktop. So this is the Windows key, and these are the small pictures. These are the our icons. So this full screen we call as a desktop. So here the next, so now you understand what is desktop. So now let's move to the icons. So icons also I show no small pictures. See, these are the we called as icons. These are all the icons, and this full it is desktop, and this is the Windows. Okay. So now the small labeled pictures or symbols present on the desktop are called icons. So as I show you in the beginning, that is called as icons. So when we open the computer, the icons and desktop will appear. These icons are used to open specific program or documents. So if we want to open the specific program, that means the particular program or document we need. So that time we can use that icons, and we can click on icons, then we open specific program or documents. So for that we can use the icons. You can understand the concept of icons and desktop with the help of an example. So I show you what is desktop and what is window key and what is the icons. So if you are not understand, also in your book we have one examples, that is when you go to the kitchen. So if you go to your kitchen and open your cupboard, you find various labeled box containing different items. So in your kitchens, your mom has many boxes with masalas and kitchen items. We have sugar, dal. Okay, so how do we find which is sugar and which is dal and which is masala, chicken masala, egg masala? So for that your mom has some label and right, and she paste on the box, then we can find very easily and we can took the particular box. So that is the icons. For that purpose we are using icons. So the cupboard represents windows and the labeled boxes are represent as a icons. So there the cupboard is a desktop and the boxes are kept, that is called as a icons. So these are the desktop and its components. Okay, so now we learned what is desktop and what is icons. The next topic is taskbar. Okay, the next topic is taskbar. Taskbar is a long horizontal bar at the bottom of the desktop. So this is the desktop. So here we have from here to here we call as a task bar. Okay, from here to the end it is filled, we call as a task bar. So this is the start button and these are the applications, and here we have a notification and here we have a clock. Okay, so this full it is called as a task bar. So taskbar is a long horizontal bar at the bottom of the desktop. It has the start button. So this is the Windows 7 start button. Okay, that's why it looks like this, and this is Windows 10 start button. Okay, so you know the different. This is Windows 7 start button, in your book it given, and here which I showed, that is Windows 10 start button. So extreme left side, so on the extreme left side here, okay, the middle section of the bar shows buttons with a label for each open applications and allows us to quickly switch between them. So this is the open application programs. So which we have underline. Okay, here we have a line and here also we have a line. So these are the applications. Now it is open. So under the applications we have a line. So these applications opens now. So which we do not have a underlines, that is not open. Okay. So it allows us to quickly switch between them. We can activate the applications window by clicking on its taskbar button. We can also add or remove items from the taskbar. So we can add the items also in the taskbar. So now it is not open. So for me I don't need. So in that case I can delete these icons. Okay, I can delete the applications. So that is my wish, that is the user wish, whether they need application means they can store, otherwise they can delete. So we can also add or remove items from the taskbar. Yes, we can, if we want we can add more, otherwise we can delete. When an application is active, its button is highlighted in a lighter shade. So if the application is open, then we have a highlight here. See, it is, these applications are open now. So the right side of the taskbar is known as the notification area. So here this is the notification areas. If I get any informations, WhatsApp message, whatever, I can come to know from here. This place is a notification area, and which includes a clock and group of icons that provide a status and notification about updates. Network connectivity. So here we have a network. This is the network connectivity, and this is the battery, and here volume. Okay, so all this information we can and click on this button to minimize all the open Windows and view the desktop. Okay, so this is the taskbar. From here to here, this full we can call as a taskbar. Here this is the start button, and here this is the open applications, and here this area is called as a notification area. And here we come to know about volumes and network and charge and date, time, everything we come to know from this side. That is the taskbar. So now here the start button. So this is the start button. It's no Windows 7 start button. This is, and here show desktop button and quick launch toolbar. As I told you, here that is. So the start button, to open the start menu, bring the mouse pointer on the start button and click on it. So here this is the mouse pointer. So now I want to open the start menu, so I can click on the start button, then it will open. So start on it. If I click on it, then the start menu will appear on desktop. The start menu gives you quick access to documents. So the start menu gives you quick access to documents. So if we open the start button, then it will show start menus. So if where we want to do work on a computer, then we can select the particular area, then we can do it. That's why it gives quick access to documents. And Windows applications, Windows help and support menu and much more. So for that, the Windows applications and keys are help us to work on a computer to easy. We do not feel difficult. So that is the start button. About start button, if we open, click on the start button, the start menu will appear, then we can choose where we have to work. Okay, and this class will learn about desktop, what is desktop, and icons and taskbar and toolbars, where we will, and about start button. I hope you understand the topics. Thank you and have a nice day.